Talking Again podcast. In this episode, we talk with returning guest, Miss Riverside City, Jozie Molina. The last time she was here, it was the night she attended the Kiss FM Virtual Prom 2020. We discussed her beauty pageant experience and aerialist activities. This week, Jozie shares her journey to Miss California, plus we get a sneak peek to her next pageantry venture. Big news, so stick around and enjoy. One more thing, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other major platforms. That's just one small way to support the show. Now let's tap into it.
Now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Might talk a little shit, get a little brash. Might drink a little bit, smoke a little bit. Vibe a little bit, laugh a little bit. Yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is.
What's up, everybody? This is Fidel Talking Again podcast, another edition of the show. I am here once again with Jozie Molina.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Miss Riverside City. Still Miss Riverside City. I didn't know.
2 years.
I didn't know that you had to turn it in after a year. So after a year, you're supposed to turn in your sash. The crown, does it stay with you? Does it go?
So I get to keep these things. They're mine.
Okay.
So they order new ones. But you usually get 1 year of service.
Mm-hmm.
But with COVID, we got extended since the competition wasn't able to happen. So it's the very first time this has ever happened that a title holder is able to have 2 years. So 2 years.
And that's 2 years. It's the first time ever happened throughout like the country kind of thing. That's
yes, for
cool.
the Miss California and Miss America organization.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And
cool.
to I just found this out. I don't know why I didn't know about this the last time you came on. But you're the first ever Miss Riverside City.
I am.
Wow.
I am.
And now you're the first ever Miss Riverside City serving 2 terms.
For 2 years. Yes, a reigning 2 years.
That's pretty damn cool.
It is cool. And it's like sentimental to me. I'm like, I don't want to give it up. And now I'm like, 2 years. I had 2 years and I'm still not ready to give it up yet.
So you said you had to give it up in October?
I do in October.
Do they run another pageant?
Yeah, so we're going to have another pageant. Like all the details to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
Not for sure yet, but in October is when we're going to have it.
You know what? I just found out today that they're going to do that whole mask thing indoors again now. It's going to be, it's a California thing. And it starts this Saturday.
Oh my god.
So I don't know what's going to happen in October, right? I just found that out
Hopefully
today.
It goes away by then.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. But that's going to be another little... Hey, maybe that's 3 years.
That's 3 years.
Maybe that's 3 years.
Let's make that happen.
No, just kidding.
No.
No. So for if you guys, everything works out, we have another pageant, right? Mm-hmm. I say we as in Miss Riverside because I'm part of Miss Riverside now. I feel like I'm, family. You're part of it, right? You're a big part of it because you actually literally have to turn it over, right? Mm-hmm. And crown the next person.
I have to crown the next girl.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool and so sad, but excited for their journey.
Yeah. What did you, speaking of journeys, what did you get from this journey? What did you receive from it?
Scholarship money and meeting new people and meeting my new sponsors. And that's that's something I'm going to hold forever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Scholarship money. So we're going to college now, right?
Yes.
We're a pandemic graduate.
Yes. I graduated during COVID. So I didn't get a full graduation, like the traditional graduation. Right. I got my diploma to my door.
Man. Did you guys do drive-by at all?
Yes. They surprised me. My family surprised me with a drive-by.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, and it was an experience that I've never gotten before. So it was pretty fun.
Yeah. So now that we graduated, scholarship, what college are we going to?
I'm going to Riverside Community, and I'm going to transfer after my 2 years. And this is going to be my second year. So,
do you know where you're going to transfer to? You have any ideas of where you want to go?
I want to go to Cal State Fullerton. But I also want to stay a little bit more local. So UCR is right there by my house. Yeah. And then CBU is right there. And Cal State San Bernardino, around that area.
You're not thinking anything like out of state? Let me get away from my parents?
Gosh. Okay, I was thinking out of state. I really was. But then a couple years back, I went to Scotland for 2 weeks, and I missed my family so much. And I was like, I can't do it for college for the full 4 years. If I miss them, like literally the third day into the trip, I was like, I miss my family. So I don't think I'll be able to do it.
Other than being homesick in Scotland, how was your experience in Scotland? I mean, to travel to another country?
It was amazing. The food is very different, but you just have to be like, delicious, you know?
Were you going as Miss Riverside or did you go as Jozie?
I was Jozie. This was like maybe 4 years back.
Oh, okay. This wasn't recent. Okay.
No, but that's what made me realize I can't go to college out of state.
So, yeah, man. You were young. You were just becoming a teen.
Yep, I was
when you
maybe
turned.
like 13.
What'd you go for? Just
Performing.
performing. Okay.
Yeah.
The aerialist thing.
Yep, I was doing aerial there too.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I forget how long you've been doing this since you were a little kid.
Oh my gosh, pageant since I was like months old.
Yeah.
Months old, dancing since I was competitively since 10,
Mm-hmm.
but since I was 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the aerialist thing?
I started my 9th grade of high school,
Mhm.
so I've been doing it for about 5 years now.
But you were doing gymnastics before that? Or no gymnastics?
I did gymnastics when I was maybe like 3,
Oh,
but it was for like a couple months, so that doesn't really count.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say no.
So just a natural, flexible, light person that can carry their own body weight like nobody's business.
Yep.
I wish I can carry my own body weight. I can't even carry. We won't talk about it. But that's cool. You're still doing the aerial listing though, right?
I am.
Are you? Last time you were here, you said you were going to try to get into. Geez, I forget the name.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
How's that going?
So I kind of put that on pause because I won Miss Riverside City, and I was like, it's a lot of work, a lot of community work. I got to stay local, and I got to really pay attention to that. So it's on hold for now, but it's not going away. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you still have somewhat the eye and the prize. It's just put a little bit on pause.
Yes.
All right. There you go. That's good. I like that. So we teased everybody that we're going to talk about your experience at Miss California in Fresno.
Yes.
How was that? I saw I didn't get to finish all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it and it looked like a crazy experience. That's a whole weekend, right?
A whole week.
A whole week of this?
A whole week, yeah.
Talk a little bit about that experience. How was it just from packing, knowing that you're going to go over there and compete?
It was a little bit unreal.
Yeah.
It was really unreal. I packed the night before.
Yeah. Wow.
And I would never do that again because I was like, oh, I'm forgetting something. There's something that I'm forgetting.
Are you typically a procrastinator, or is that just that one time?
No, I usually always pack like 2 weeks in advance because I just get so excited.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, I think because I was more like, I got to make sure I have everything. So I was like, I'll do it later. And later. I was doing it the night before I left.
Oh, man.
But it was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
It was really cool. The girls, they are amazing. I've never met half of them, because of COVID.
Right,
we usually go to each other's crownings and meet them.
Really? That's how supportive it is?
Yeah.
The groups? That's cool.
And we weren't able to do that. So meeting them for the first time there, they were very welcoming. They were very loving. And the sisterhood is real. We're not at each other's necks and sabotaging each other like how the TV puts it.
Right. But that makes good TV, right?
It does make good TV, yes. But with our organization, we're very loving, and the sisterhood is really real there. And that's something that I was like, oh, that's what they always say, but we'll see when I get there. And I was just kind of like, we'll see. They proved me wrong.
So you genuinely, everybody was like really cool. Like
everybody was
you didn't feel any bad vibes from anybody, none of that? That's cool. Wait, so how about because we talked about how when at the younger level, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're pageantry, when you're a kid, you got the stage moms or sometimes stage dads are all up in the business. At this level, is it the same thing? Moms are up there, dads are up there, like prepping you, or at this point do they kind of like is the leash a little bit longer?
I feel like it's a little bit different because for the misses it's 18, 19 and older to 25.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the parents are more like in the audience like, yay, go Susie, or go, so it's more like of a calming thingy. It's not more like a my daughter should have won type thing. So it's a little bit more relaxed.
And I'm sure there's more like hopefully more security now, like keeping the parents from coming on stage.
Yeah, so that's something that was very different from pageants when I was younger. They have tight security and they have a lot of people making sure like, all right, watch the girls, make sure they get to their room safe and make sure they're backstage, nobody else. So they're really tight on that.
Yeah. What about like the whole production part of it, from then to now? Like, you're elevating, right? Miss California. And after that, you go even higher, right? Miss Universe, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So is the production same thing? Does that level up as well?
I would say, the production team is very hands-on and very helping. If you need a mic, they're always like, okay, we got you. And it's more of like a, what do you need? We'll help you type thing. So I would say it's more like a helping thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, when we watch it, they kind of like, obviously with edits and everything, it makes it look like everything is intense. Like as soon as you're in stage, after that you walk off and like quick change. We got to do this. We got to do that. Is that how it is really, or do you guys have time to relax?
Sometimes yes. I would say on finals night on Friday night. So they announced top 11 live, so nobody knew. So you had to like, if you were announced in the top, you had to go run and set your stuff up and change and then redo your hair to whatever hairstyle. So that part is real.
Yeah.
That part is really real. So we're always like, excuse me, run. I gotta change. So yeah, it's really like that.
Yeah, all that adrenaline kicking in. You're like, yeah. Who does your hair and makeup over there? Do they have someone, or you have your own team?
So we're not allowed to have makeup artist or hair and artist. Yeah. So if they're caught with that, they can be disqualified right away.
What do you mean if they're caught with that? Like, so if you bring in your own team and someone that's doing your own things, that's it?
Or if you come down like with makeup done already and hair done already, they can disqualify you.
Wow.
But with the COVID and everything, we're able to have like makeup and hair artists in our own rooms.
Okay.
This year they allowed that, but I didn't. I had my mom.
Oh, okay.
So it was just us two.
Yeah.
So that's how we did it.
So normally, without other than this COVID thing, right? How would it have worked? You do your own makeup?
Or? I have to do my own.
Whoa.
So my mom wouldn't be able to hop in or nothing.
Yeah? I didn't know that. I thought they would have like a team, like someone there for you guys. So that's part of, I guess, one of the talents, right?
Yep.
Do your own makeup and get out there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Anything else that was different that changed due to the COVID? I know I saw you guys out there with masks, right?
Yeah, that was another thing. We had to wear masks on stage, which was something very different. And it's like, you can't really see our smile, but there's a lot of times where we were able to take it off. Yeah. But I would say that was probably one of the most things that we had to change.
Because isn't that one of the things that you guys train for, is like the walk with the smile? It's not just like walk and, with your head down.
With the mask, yeah.
And you can't really show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something different than we had to practice with.
Well, it's not going away. It's coming back. Sorry to tell you, right?
I hope it goes away.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, it's starting again. Wow. But wow, man, that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
What? So you did your performance, because you guys have to do a talent.
We do.
And because you don't sing and dance.
I do dance.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
But you don't sing.
Oh no! You
at least in public, right?
In the shower.
Maybe shower singing. I do a lot of I do car singing.
Oh, I do too.
I'm a car singer.
If you see me driving, I'm all like.
Yeah. Everyone probably thinks I'm crying. It's like, nah, I'm singing Vicente Fernandez, and you know how that goes, right? But no, I'm a car singer guy.
Me too.
Because you don't sing, but you do dance, you did what you do best.
I did an aerial act.
Yeah. So how did that go?
It went really good. It was really exciting. I have a couple pictures and videos, so maybe we can upload that for you guys.
Of course, yeah.
But it was very exciting. I was able to do something bigger and better for my last competition, which was winning Miss Riverside. I was able to get elevated up in the air as like going up and coming down. So that was something a little bit different.
Yeah.
I was on the hoop. Like, once again, that's my strong suit.
Yeah, the go-to.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
So that's what I did for my talent.
The one that I liked was that Spanish.
Oh, the Spanish web.
That's the one. That's the awesome one. Because I'm always like, for me, when I watch it, I'm like on the edge of my seat. You know?
Yeah, see, like this girl's spinning
she's gonna
with
fall,
one
man.
hand.
I know she's gonna fall, and I don't want to see her fall, but I know she's gonna fall. I kind of want to see her fall, but I don't want to see her fall.
Well, thanks.
Not you, when I'm watching someone else.
Yeah, so that was the thought that I was like, oh, we should do Spanish web, but unfortunately, you're only allowed to be on stage by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And with Spanish web, you have to have somebody, spinning you. So I was like, oh, that's out. So,
yeah. What are some of the talents that you saw and you were amazed? You were like, God, that was really amazing,
We've had a flute. She was playing the flute and she was so good. I just wish I could play an instrument. I was just so amazed. We've had the trumpet. We had a gymnast. I was amazed at pretty much everybody. Yeah. Everybody had something different to bring to the stage. And I was like, oh, wow. Or even the music choice. And it's like so out there and so like, bam. And I was just like, wow, like that was cool. That was cool. So, yeah.
Are you going to continue with the pageantry even after Miss California? You're like, I'm still going to go at this and get after this right here?
Yes, I really want the crown. I really want the title of Miss California. So I think I'm going to go for another round.
Where do you get, I mean, obviously you have the passion for it. You can't really teach that.
Yeah.
But there's a certain level that you have to get to, right? So where do you get your training from? Who's teaching you in a day-to-day or week-to-week to get to that next level?
Yeah, so I have a variety of different people. I reach out to people online, and my past people, or like I had a Rams cheerleader coach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I reached out to her because she did pageants before, and so we had like a Zoom interview and stuff like that. So I
Nice.
was like, you help me with this, please? And so we did a couple interview stuff, and you just have to reach out to people. Sometimes
Yeah.
they'll reach out to you. I have a pageant coach as well,
Yeah.
Carrie, and she helps me with like my walks and everything. And then I have my executive director of Miss Riverside City, and she's always helping my interviews as well, and like outfit choices.
Yeah.
So I have a big variety of people who
A
help
big
me.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So the next step you mentioned, can we talk about the next pageant?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the next one is no more after October, you turn in your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's Miss Anaheim. We're going to pursue that.
Yeah, so I really want to go for the title of Miss Anaheim.
Yeah.
Disneyland kind of pulled me in. I mean, who doesn't love Disneyland, you know?
Yeah.
I'm already thinking like I could take a picture in front of Disneyland with the Miss Anaheim and the crown. Like that would be so cool,
Right.
but you can't count your eggs before they hatch.
Of course not. Yeah.
Knock on wood. But
But do you think, is there a level of competition that you feel is higher up in Anaheim than it was in Riverside, or how do you see it?
I feel like since this competition, Miss Riverside City, was the very first competition, we only had so much amount of girls, and for Miss Anaheim, it's been around for a lot and like a more established organization. So I feel like there's going to be more competition, more girls, and a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done any kind of research or homework on previous Miss Anaheims?
Absolutely. I even did that for Miss California.
Oh, did you?
Absolutely. That's something that you have to like, okay, how did they answer their question? You know, like what are they looking for?
Yeah.
So even the week of Miss California, I was on YouTube researching the previous years, and I was like practicing like the judges asking those contestants their questions. I was like, okay, how would I answer that? So then I would pause it and do my answer, and I was like, oh my gosh. So you just have to kind of do that and prepare yourself that way.
It's all just kind of getting that experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And learning from it. Like in sports, they do film school, right? Well, they do film room, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go into the film and to the room and watch all the film from previous games.
Yeah.
So they can study, right? That's pretty intense, man.
Yeah.
You never would think that it's that intense, like a pageantry. You just, as a viewer, you just look at it and think, oh, it's just a pretty smile, pretty face out there doing your thing. But there's way more to it.
See, and that's where the misconception comes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, no, the Miss California has to be beautiful, and it's only about how she looks and how she, like her beauty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's about interview. It's how you carry yourself. It's about community service and working. And it goes way in more depth than that. Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of the stuff. That's what I was kind of alluding to when it comes to service work. Like, you're out there. I've seen you doing a lot of ribbon cutting in the city. The donut bar thing is amazing because you get free donuts. Who doesn't love donuts?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you do coffee, but
no, I can't have coffee.
Okay, I'm a donut and coffee guy, and I'm like, dude, I want some of those donuts.
Yeah, they are so good, and they decorate them so cute. I love them. They're so good.
What are some of the most memorable things that you've had or experiences that you had in Riverside doing some of that service work?
I would say probably my flag raising. I was there with, all of the, I believe they were not soldiers, but they were, can't even think right now.
Like veterans?
They were veterans, and I was like able to take a picture with them, and they were holding the flags, and I was like, wow, like I'm here with them, and I was in white, and they were in their uniforms, and that's something that I'll never forget. But I have over 32 experiences of volunteering with my city and my community. So it's so hard to pick one because you have something different from each one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 32. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
And then that's in 1 year? Well, two, because
2, yeah.
Technically, because we got that extra year due to pandemic.
Yes.
Or COVID, however we want to spell it. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. And then I'm still in awe that you want to go tackle in Anaheim. But I mean, why should I be? Because you're someone that's, you're motivated, right?
I am.
To do things and push it and don't give up. So I like that, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
I wish you the best on that, I swear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
So
it.
anything that we have coming up, or?
I have another ribbon cutting.
You do?
Coming up this weekend.
In Riverside, right?
In Riverside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a little bit more events and more community work.
Yeah. Nice. There you go. Well, again, thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you the best. I can't wait to see what's next. I really do hope to see you up in that Cirque du Soleil stage one day.
Thank you. And hopefully, if I do make it, I'll get you guys tickets. So
yeah, dude, we'll be there for sure. Yeah, but no, I appreciate you. Take care. I wish you the best.
Thank you. One more thing.
Of course.
Welcome to the 100th episode.
That's right. This is the 100th episode. Totally forgot. Thanks for reminding me. And I even have the poppers out there. Let's pop them.
Okay, pop them on here?
Yeah, what's on?
All right.
There we go. Hey, dude. Happy 100th episode. Thanks again for reminding me. I forgot about that.
No problem.
All right, you guys, take care. This has been fun. Check out the podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys give her a follow and see everything that she's doing and what she's doing next. So I'll put all her information down in the show notes so you guys can follow her.
Sounds great.
And that's it.
Make sure to subscribe.
Thank you.
Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again. Come on.